Welcome back to another week's video, you guys. And if you can tell in the background, we got another clunker back here. That is actually gonna be my daily driver after I get rid of my truck. I decided to get rid of my truck to save money in the long run, so I can provide more to have more money. That's the plan. Let me show you this prize, this big piece of jewel, whatever you want to call it. 2009 Camry, and I'm gonna show you what it's got on it. And what it's got on it is a massive dinghy. So we gotta address that, get all this duct tape off and see what we're dealing with. She's a pretty nice car, to be honest. Oh, she's locked. I guess the light's off. The interior looks pretty good. Not much going on in here. I'll show you in the daylight. It's a pretty nice car. That is the worst spot of the entire car, is that quarter. It's got 160,000 miles on it. It's a pretty nice car, you guys. They gotta fix this. It's bulging out right here, which I could probably just shove this on and put a self-tapping screw back there, some adhesive tape, something simple to fix that. Yeah, this car's pretty straight besides that quarter. And what I paid for it, you guys will not believe it. 160,000 miles on it. This thing runs flawlessly. There's not much wrong with it. I know the AC doesn't work, which we'll figure that out, no big deal. And the instrument cluster is all wacko, so that's probably the ABS module. It's a common issue with these vehicles, so we'll have to fix that. Definitely not gonna buy a new one, because a new one is about $700 to $800 brand new. You get a refurbished one for about $800, or for about $160, so refurbished is definitely the way to go. It needs a dash mat. The dash in there is all sticky. You know how the Camrys do, the older ones. It needs the panel for inside the trunk where your spare tire is. It needs a panel there. It needs weather strip in the trunk because the trunk's leaking. It had a hit and run on the back of that quarter, is why it never got fixed, I'm assuming. Came from my wife's cousin. She's moving to Arizona and didn't want to take the car with her. She got rented a transit van or something, and they're going to drive out to Arizona, and they have a house to live in there. So they didn't want to drive the car all the way to Arizona with no AC. That is why I sold it, and I paid a whopping $850 for this car. They needed the money tomorrow. I needed the car. I've been looking for a car for when I get rid of my truck, and that is the car. But you guys don't come to watch Camrys. We are going to do a video on that. We're probably going to put that in a video, or maybe its own video, of trying to beat that quarter panel out and get it lined back up. I don't want to do too much of a video on it because it's just an old janky car. Just nothing exciting to do. But what we're going to do now is get the go-kart back on the frame. I want to get the holes drilled. I got to get welding tips for my welder still, which I have some of those at work, so I'll probably just snag a couple of those and just finish the welding then. But we got the bits, we got bolts, so we got to get this thing where it needs to be so I can take the van body out of the garage, get it back at work. Because once I have the holes drilled, there's nothing the van body needs to be here for. Take it back to work, get it in there, and start getting the frame on this ready to go, ground down, painted, pedals, motor, chain, all that good stuff. So let's go ahead, throw this body back on, get it where I want it, and drill some holes. Get to where I want it, start drilling some holes. Drill some holies. Nice. Drop these front holes. Nice. Oh, come on. That is going to be sharp, you guys. Know that from experience. That sucks. It didn't even go all the way through. Well, I guess that leaves us there. Can't do nothing with this. And you know me, I only bought one drill bit, so that leaves us stuck. All right, I got all the holes drilled and they're made. Everything's put on. So this is where it's gonna be sitting at. And it still looks like it bulges out on this side pretty bad. May still have to do something there. Well, this side kind of looks about the same. Yeah, I'll probably just leave it. It really don't bother me that much. Anyways, all the bolts are made, so we can take this body off and take it back to my work and start the painting on this. Hopefully, anyways. Don't know how fast we'll be able to get it painted, but we'll be able to get it painted soon. Just to get it back off here and throw it in my truck. Well, I'll probably throw it off to the side and then throw it in my truck later on. I want to get this car back into the garage so I can try to address this big old fat dent. She's solid. Here's all the bolts for this bad boy. Hopefully this is the last time it comes off. Yeah, it comes off with paint. So hopefully the next time it goes on, paint it. Oh, do you guys see my nice new Rambler 16? Yes, yes, yes. For all you old subscribers, you probably know that I've had one of these for a long time. I used to have one of these a long time ago, is what I meant to say. Came up on Marketplace for pretty cheap. So I snagged it back up. Just so cool. I regretted selling mine. I just think they're so cool. It only goes about 15 miles an hour, but it's just too cool not to have. I don't know. Let's go ahead and get the keys of this Camry, back it in, and I want to try to get some of the adhesive off the quarter panel. Now I can show you more on this car, you guys. Show you the inside of this Jewel. I mentioned that she does not have AC. Yeah, I gotta fix that. She's got a bad ABS module as well. This dash goes nuts. The speedometer does not work. The RPMs will just skyrocket. The temp gauge will go up and down. Brake light comes on. ABS lights on. Check engine lights on. Yeah, she's got a lot of lights on, but it's all due to the ABS. I just realized there's stuff up here. I gotta give it back to her cousin, whoever. Yeah. Drift? I don't know what that is. A Thornton's gas card or something like that. Okay. Back this puppy in the garage. I feel like I finally, hopefully, got a decent vehicle for a decent price. But you know, my luck, it never works that way. Now that we got this, some of the adhesive off, to have it all off, ran out of adhesive spray. This dent really does not look too bad. Get the slide hammer in here, pull this out a little bit, get the liner out from the inside of the trunk, and beat these dents out. See where that puts us. I may go ahead and fix this dent and paint this thing. There's another dent up here. That one's a lot less noticeable than this, obviously. You can probably get that one PDR'd, but this one is pretty rough. So we may go ahead and fix it. Beat it out, see how bad it looks. If it looks pretty bad, then I might go ahead and grind it down, put some filler in it, sand it, prime it, paint it. This will be an easy one to paint. There's not much here. I don't take anything off. Tape all this stuff up. This bumper, it realistically needs to be replaced. There's nothing to hold it on right here at the corner no more. And the bumper stays broken, so that also needs to be replaced. Being as I can't do anything out here, so I guess I'm just gonna get on my bike and ride out to the sunset. We got the rest of this cleaned off here. Now you can really see where she's crunched in at. So what we got over here is a abutment of pulling tools. And you guys seen this before. I've used it so many times before in my life. The old stud gun. And I got the slide hammer right here. We're gonna try the slide hammer first. So put it in here and see what happens. Well, go figure, I forgot to record. I thought I was recording, so it's my bad, you guys. I pulled it on the slide hammer and got some of the dent out. I still gotta I'm gonna try to get inside the trunk and see if I can get in here and beat on this. See if I can get more of this out, and then maybe we'll grind it. I don't know, we'll have to see what we're dealing with here. She's getting close though, she's not too bad. I'm in the trunk here. I gotta take this 10 mil out. There's a 10 mil down there also we gotta get out of here. This one was actually an 8. Oh boy, she's full of water. Got a couple clips. Oh man, I can't get any of that. That's it right there. Let's see if we can pop it out of there. Let's see if Plank can save the day. Plank won't fit. Man, it's hard to get in. Let's try the next tool. I was really hoping for more access in there, but I can't get in there. It's I can get my hand in there, I just can't get no tools in there. That's a problem. I guess I'm gonna grind it out and start studding and pulling. All right, we got her all ground down. Now it's time to get to the stud gun and start studding some spots and start yanking on her. Like there's the main spot where it sinks in right here. Sinks in here too. Start studding it, and then we'll see if our shape's out far enough where it needs to be. Just go from there, hammer and dolly, best that I can, because I can't really get behind there, so it's just gonna have to do the best that I can, like I said. All right, let's start studding. So many studs have been used. I should have checked this thing before I took it. Oh man, it's blowing a freaking hole in it. It's not holding on so long this time. Let's see what this stud here does. pulling her out pretty good. Okay, this seam down here came apart, so I'm gonna pinch it together and weld it. Let's see where that gets us. I got this thing halfway pulled out. It's time to do the old cave and pave and call it a day, baby. This thing's not gonna be perfect, you guys. I just don't want it to be a big old fat dent. So a half-ass repair is better than a no repair. That's what I say in my books. Let's get some filler put on this thing and call it a night. She's not perfect by any means, but she's somewhat out. I know right here she's sunk in really, really bad, but it's tin cannon. I don't have a torch here. I don't know, I might wait to get a torch. My brother's gonna bring me his acetylene torch, so hopefully we can get this thing to stop tin cannon on us. Right where I'm pulling it. Oh yeah, see that shit? Works good. Alright, it's good. Oh shit. What you gonna get? Oops. Oh yeah, I should work with that a lot better. Pull all these tabs off here. I ran the shit down and pull it a bad tab. Pull it now. I probably got 2 passes on before I even actually something. Well, you're actually shaping something. It's looking really bad.
It's got a piece of like sound deadener in there. That melted.
Yeah, see how stiff that makes that shit? You're gonna stretch metal until you fix it. I'll get another stem right here.
Nice and red. Blacksmithing.
Yeah, that's how I make weapons. Isn't that weird? That makes it stronger.
should do it.
All right, we got this thing torched. She's not stretching no more. She's a little crunchy or a little stretchy, but we're gonna go ahead and fill this up with some fiberglass filler. We're gonna try not to get this on everything too. Try to do it nice and clean. Be nice and generous too here. All right. As soon as that hardens up, I'm gonna put another coat on, just so we have something to build up and just something to shape. That's my plan here. All right, she's starting to get nice and warm. Let's put some more on. Tell that's low right there. All right, I'm caught there. So I can get some of this filler out before it hardens up. Nice. We'll have a quarter panel before we know it. Let this get all nice and hardened up. And we'll we'll sand this with probably some 40 grit, start shaping it. And we got even more body filler. Oh, I can put the lid back on this crap. Do that here in a second. But we'll shape it, and it'll probably be a couple more coats, beating and shaping and beating and shaping, beating and shaping. But we will eventually get this, you guys. We will. It's Tuesday morning here, and we're going to try junkyard hunting on my lunch break. Try to get some parts for that Camry. And we are fighting rain right now. It's off and on. We're fighting the stuff with the hurricane down in Texas. So we got that coming, hitting us. So we'll try to get to the junkyard before it's supposed to get real bad around 2. It's 11:30 right now. So hopefully we should be missing it for the most part. I'll show you these Camrys and maybe we'll look at some vans. I don't know. See how much time we got. Just going for a couple things: the ABS module, the trunk liner, like the panel that goes on the floorboard, and the weather stripping. That's what I'm going after here. So I guess I'll show you guys when we get there. Well, they told me on the phone there's like 6 of them here. Well, I have came by 0, so I don't know what that's about. I'm starting to get frustrated. Well, I believe that I found one of them, and the ABS module is gone. From what I can see, unless it's different. I think this is a camera. Yeah, this is one of them. Nice. Well, I did not find any of the Camrys, but that one, and it was stripped bad. Had nothing left. ABS module's gone. The inside panels are gone. Even the bumper bracket was broken, so it's not gonna work. I didn't get anything off any of them cars. It's my luck. That is my luck, you guys. I'll catch you back in the garage and we'll start sanding. Getting some more progress done on the old cave and pave job over here. Trying to starting to form the body line that goes here. Just trying to get the general shape of it anyways. Slowly getting it there. Let's go ahead and block this, you guys, and the next time you see it, she will be fully blocked. So let's go ahead and get blocking. Man, oh man, we have a quarter panel that is ready to rumble, baby. It is ready to go to the shop, get some fat coats of primer on it, and some paint. And I am excited because I am tired of sanding. So tired of sanding. I hate sanding. Let me show you this bad boy. Would you look at that? I'm going to smear one more pass right here because it's low. There's one right there. For the most part, she looks pretty great, you guys. I mean, this body line might be a little funky somewhere, but I am really happy with the way it looks. I know when it's painted, it'll look a whole lot better than this. It's got the ideal shape that needs to be there, so that's what's important here. It's got the shape that needs to be there, instead of the big old dent, like this here. Yeah, you can see it looks a lot better, huh? Not no big old fat dent. We got the last spot mudded and sanded. This thing is ready to go to the shop and get painted, baby. I'm so happy that this is over with. End the video on a good note. She's straight, and we'll get it painted. Got it at the shop. She's prepped and ready for paint. We'll get it in the booth here shortly. Seam seal right there, and we'll paint this puppy. Got it in the booth. She's all taped up, ready to roll. It's hot today, man. It is very hot. Ready to go. Not too shabby. Just got the sealer on it, and I blasted the edges with some reducer to burn in that edge so you don't see it. We're gonna go grab the paint and we're gonna start spraying. Let's start spraying. I got 2 coats down. Got a couple more to go because silver does not cover worth a crap. We're going to dry the water base off and see if it's covered. Hopefully that it is. If not, we'll have to put some more on. I'm telling you, silver does not cover. Turn the pressure down to about 17 psi. We're going to do control coat. What the control coat will do is get all the mottleness out of the panel so it's not really splotchy looking when it's clear. Time to put some gloss on this bad boy. We got a cup of clear. Let's get this bad boy shiny. First coat on, she's got some lumps in her like I said she would. She's not perfect, but it looks a lot better than a big old dent. We'll go ahead and put the last coat on, call it a day. It's hot. Check out that beautiful showroom finish. Not too bad. Big old dent on top. I bake it. I may charge the AC up today to see what time it gets. It's done baking. Let's untape it. Color's not too far off. I mean, it is, but it ain't. So it's pretty close. I'm happy with it. We got it back in the garage. Got the bumper glued on. She ain't coming off. She's pretty heavily glued on there. But she looks pretty great. The color definitely is just a little bit off, but I'm not worried about it. I'm very happy with the way it turned out. Definitely could be better, but it also could be very worse. So I'm pretty happy with it. I think it looks pretty good. She might not have the original curvature that she used to have, but oh well, it's pretty close. So, could we fix the quarter panel? Yes, obviously we fixed the quarter panel. I was very skeptical, or whatever the word is, you guys know what I'm trying to say, of if I could fix it or not. I tackled it, and we fixed it. It's fixed. It looked pretty great. The color could be a little bit different, but it bothers me because I'm a painter. I could have got that closer if I tried just a little bit more, but I grabbed my test cards, went up to it, and be like, that one looked good. I didn't spend much time on it at all. Obviously, if this was a customer's car, this color would not work. It's definitely a little bit off. But for me, it looks great. I'm very happy. That is going to be it this week, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed all the body filler, the sanding, the paint work, all my daily life of what I do at work, the stuff that I just enjoy doing so much. I'm just kidding. I do love my job. That is it. Next week, hopefully, it will be go-kart video, and I don't know what's going to go on from there. I want to get this go-kart running and moving. It just needs to be bolted on. Clutch needs to come in. Chain needs to go back on, and throttle needs hooked up. So I'll give you that. What's happening next week. My God, my words are beating me up tonight. I've already got a bunch of things done on it, so we're ahead on that. But I'm not gonna keep talking here. I will see you all in the next video. Stay tuned, you guys. We're gonna have that van on the body, or the body on this go-kart, nice, and the van. She's coming along. She's just sitting there ready for paint. I'm just waiting for a good day to start on it. We're pretty busy, so just waiting on time. But with all that being said, I will see you all in the next one. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for the ones that comment. Even the hate comments. I appreciate it. It shows that somebody's interested in me. Thank you all. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.